Okay, let's just settle into a nice, comfortable, seated position. And if you have your legs in the cross-legged position, you can maybe make yourself a little more comfortable by putting a couple of cushions underneath each knee, and just be sitting on top of your sits bones, and maybe have a little cushion underneath there as well. And it just kind of helps to put the pelvis at the right angle. Well, I don't know, right, wrong, but anyway, puts you in a position where you're not rounding your lower back. And then your shoulders can be nicely aligned with your hips, your ribs aligned with your hips. This is a new one I've just discovered. And then your ears align with your shoulders. And imagine your spine is a beautiful string of pearls of light that stretches from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. Just lengthen your spine. And just check in with yourself. How are you this morning, this evening? And then as you bring your attention to the crown of the head, relax your scalp and your forehead, your eyes, the back of the eyes, maybe your eyebrows and your eyelashes even. Relax the nose, the cheeks, the mouth, that area around your mouth. And imagine relaxing the back of the tongue, release the back of the tongue, the jaw, and maybe even think about relaxing the back of the throat. Relax the ears and the inner ear, the temples, and the back of the head. Just below, the base of the skull. Just see if you can release the tension there. And then relax your neck. Release your neck. Allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax your throat and chest and belly and all of your limbs. Your hands. Just imagine your fingers relaxing and your feet and toes also. And be aware of the breath sensations. As you're breathing in and out, you can notice the sensation of the air flowing in through the nostrils, flowing out through the nostrils. Maybe you can feel that sensation at the base of the nose, the tip of the nose, or even the edge of the nostrils, depending on the shape of your nose, depending on your training. You might also notice your chest. Except also notice, go a little further, for those of you who don't necessarily practice yoga or anything like that, you can just be aware, draw your attention not just to the chest as you're breathing, to the lungs, and expand your whole rib cage and really try and experience the ribs at the back of the thoracic region as you inhale and exhale. The ribs expand and contract. The diaphragm drops and rises again. There's a lot going on as we're breathing. So notice these sensations. You may also notice the belly. You maybe inhale for silently to yourself for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then pause. And then exhale 4, 3, 2, and 1. Be aware of any sound in your environment. Just allow those sounds to be there, trying not to run off and investigate. And notice when your mind is traveling. And just very gently bring it back. And then again, check in with yourself. See what's arising in your mind. Is it different now than it was when you first hopped on the Zoom? Put some space in between your thoughts. And just be curious about what's there. Try not to judge or criticize. Just be objective, kind to yourself. And bring to mind all the people of your life. So your loved ones, your strangers, and those you don't like. And recognize that these relationships you have with all of these people are interchangeable due to this impermanence. And regardless of how you feel about any one particular person at any one particular time, these people are still the same as you and me. They're all equal in their wish to be happy. They wish to be free from suffering and having this extraordinary capacity for a Buddha mind. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life. By extension, all sentient beings. So imagine all these beings. They're sitting around you. They're extending beyond the horizon. And think of as many as you can around you, comfortably. So your parents and your family members, imagine they're beside you. And your friends behind you as a support. The ones you don't get along with, so much in front of you. And the others, all the other sentient beings all around. So think about, first of all, the suffering of all these people and all these beings. So think about the suffering of your parents, if you still have parents who are alive. And if you don't, think about other people that you're close to. You don't have to think about your parents, but somebody that you know and love and maybe, struggles right now. And open your heart to the physical and psychological problems they're experiencing. And they want to be free of all suffering. They want to be free of that suffering. And you know yourself how much you want them not to suffer, not to be unhappy. So feel how wonderful it would be if they were free and could enjoy the peace and bliss of enlightenment. So not just to be free from their problems, but to experience freedom in the mind. And think of people that you don't like or have hurt you. And imagine their physical suffering and their pain and discomfort and feelings of loneliness. And if you bring a person to mind that you don't particularly like or you have aversion for, it's likely that, maybe other people feel that way as well. Doesn't always like that, but perhaps they're lonely, maybe they're insecure, maybe they have fear and dissatisfaction. And just like you, they don't really want problems. Just like your loved ones, they don't want problems. I guess for all of us, so as long as our minds are confused and ignorant of the way things actually exist, it's never going to find peace. Not really. We'll find temporary peace. So maybe open your heart to these people who you normally feel irritation or anger. And so now expand your awareness to take on the troubles and pain of other human beings and of animals and insects. Think of that dog, your neighbor's dog who's always barking, barks at every tiny little thing. That poor little thing, the mind is crazy inside there. That's not peaceful. So it's kind of suffering. So anyway, it's always good to remember that this suffering, unhappiness, and pain, they're mental experiences and they're impermanent. They're changeable. And you notice from, the moment we sit down, you start calming down the breath, you start aligning the body. You'll notice that your mind immediately changes the moment you start to breathe. So each one of us needs to kind of, I guess, work on our own mind, deal with our own misconceptions and our own negative energy, and gradually develop a correct understanding of the way things actually exist. And it can be a lifelong program, this one. So, make it a strong aspiration to do this for yourself so that you can help others be free of their suffering. So now imagine above the crown of your head and facing the same way as you is this Buddha, Chenrezig. He's a manifestation of pure, unobstructed compassion, love, and wisdom. His body is made of white light and it's transparent and radiant. So really try and feel the living presence of this Buddha. So you may not even be able to see it in your mind's eye. You may not be able to see Chenrezig in your mind's eye. It's just really just enough to know that he's there. You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher, if you have a teacher, manifesting in this form for your benefit. So he's the manifestation of pure, unobstructed love, compassion, and wisdom. And his body is made of this beautiful white light, transparent, radiant, iridescent. His face is peaceful and smiling, and he's radiating love to you and all those people of your life, all the sentient beings surrounding you. And he has 4 arms. The first 2 hands are held together at his heart, and they hold a jewel that fulfills all wishes. His second 2 hands are raised to the level of his shoulders. The right is holding a crystal rosary, and the left a white lotus. And he's sitting on a white moon disk upon an open lotus. His legs are crossed in the full lotus posture, and he's wearing exquisite silks and precious jewels. So as Annie Tenzin Lama mentioned some months ago about Tara's jewels, these are not just ordinary jewelry. They're manifestations of the virtue of this Buddha's. And then also you could think of the same about their clothes, these beautiful robes in the Royal Indian style. They're not ordinary. They're not ordinary. So this kind of magical, celestial light, yet considerable power. So hold your awareness on this image, this visualization, until it feels some stability there. And stay relaxed and comfortable and open to the serene energy of Chenrezig. Peace, compassion, kindness. So then just make a wish from your heart to overcome your negativities, all this discomfort we have in our heart towards others, towards ourselves, and try and develop pure love and compassion for all beings, including yourself. And in this way, really feel that you're connecting with your own true nature, your own highest potential. And then in response to the request, that Chenrezig very kindly, very lovingly, happily sends streams of white light, filling every cell and atom of your body, and purifies all of your negativities and all your problems, all your past harmful actions, and your potential to give harm in the future. And it completely fills you with his limitless love and compassion, and your body feels light and blissful, and your mind peaceful and clear as we recite the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now imagine the light from Chenrezig radiates out to all those beings, all those people of your life, even those you don't like, purifying their negative energy and filling them with bliss as we recite the mantra again. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now imagine Chenrezig dissolves into white light and then just melts into you through your crown. So just imagine feeling this holy body of white light pouring into you. You can feel it moving through your crown, through your third eye, down your throat chakra, and down to your heart. And now imagine your mind merges indistinguishably with the mind of Chenrezig, the mind of your teachers, and all the holy beings that have come before them. And you experience complete tranquility and bliss. So whenever this sort of sense of I starts to arise, okay, I've got to get on to the next thing now. So, what's for dinner? What's for breakfast? Where am I going next? Try and relax. Notice that this is not who you really are. This is just a part of who you are. This is that busy person. And try and bring yourself, your attention again and again to the experience of being one with the qualities of Chenrezig's mind, infinite love and infinite compassion. And let's just dedicate all the positive energy you've created doing this meditation to the peace and happiness of all sentient beings. So just imagine a world where there's no fighting, there's no arguing. Everyone feels safe. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Mary, thank you for hosting. And I will see all of you this evening. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Nice to see you.